Hey friends, got a great update to the MagSafe series that I've been working on. Now in my last video, part 2, I had just been starting to use this new product, which is from Lamicall, and it is a triple axis MagSafe tripod adapter. But the neatest thing about it is that it is standalone, so if you don't have a tripod, it works just as well as a tabletop tripod. So we've got a great spring day here with some clouds moving in. We had sun just a moment ago. We had some raindrops. So I'm going to be setting up on a time-lapse here in a few minutes over on the bank. And just wanted to show you some of the features of how you can actually use your tripod to get really good images. And one of the most important things that I've shared in the past is that to improve your cell phone photography, you've got to stabilize the image. Now, the phones are great at boosting what is called ISO, and ISO is basically the image sensor's sensitivity. And if the phone detects even the slightest movement of you holding it, what it does is it increases that ISO and the image quality degrades. Now, you're not going to notice it if you're looking at it on your phone screen. As you crop in on that image, as you get it over to a bigger device, maybe a laptop or a big TV screen, you're going to notice that the image has been degraded. So the very best you can do is to stabilize your cell phone on a tripod. And of course, if you're doing video, or maybe even a time-lapse, the tripod is absolutely essential. So I've got my other camera over here, and you can see a little close-up. I'm going to go ahead and remove the tripod adapter from this particular tripod. And a note about the tripods, they're fairly economical. You can find them used at garage sales. This one's an Economical, and when I say that's under $100. The tripod that's actually in use over here, a couple of $100. So tripods do range just like anything. Good quality tripods do cost a little bit more. This is a ball head by Manfrotto, and this alone is $100, but very, very stable tripod. And if you're taking pictures and cell phone photography and video of the greatest quality, you're definitely going to need a very, very stable platform. However, with cell phones, they're so lightweight, even this economy tripod, which I think was probably $70 a few years ago, it's going to hold your cell phone very stable. But the neatest thing about this tripod adapter is that it can be adapted to Arca-style tripods, or if you don't have something like this Arca base, which is like a quick release and it's a dovetail, and the way this works is you just slide it in right there and you lock it in. But if you don't have a tripod, or you have an older tripod, let's cover that one first. If you've got an older tripod, there's a tripod socket right here that's a 1/4 thread 20, and what that means is that any standard tripod with a 1/4 inch screw is going to be able to receive this, and you can put this on top of any older tripod. However, this tripod adapter is a standalone, which means that if you're on a flat surface, you can actually just put it on a table, and quite often I'll just put it right in front of my desk and I'll just stabilize it. You can see I'm holding it right here, but on a table it's very, very steady. You can get your hands off of it, use a self-timer, and you're able to take some great images. But if you're on a surface that's not flat, you can flip out the tripod feet. You can really get some distance. And also for videography and cell phone pictures, it really helps to stabilize it because you can hold on to it and get some very smooth pans. It can also be held above to act as a counterbalance. And it's got a little nifty, I'll swing it around this way so I can keep the video stable right there, but it's even got this little clip right here, and I've even used that a few times. So the engineers really thought of a number of things. It's got magnetic clips that lock the feet into place. A couple of times the hinges have loosened up, but they include an Allen wrench to tighten it up so you can get it to the exact tightness that you like. Every once in a while, the tripod adapter does get in the way. Obviously, I'm exaggerating it right there, but occasionally you have to move it out of the way. If at first glance you look at it and say, well, that's too big, well, just keep in mind that like anything, you can always swap it out. And these are inexpensive. They're under $30. The one that's actually in use over here. So we'll swim around and look at this one right here. This one was only about $10, and it's very useful, and it's very, very low profile. Tripods do vary. This is a very nice tripod, very stable. It could receive a full-size DSLR. I use it for astrophotography when I need to hold cameras very, very steady. But for a cell phone, you really don't need much of a tripod. And if your only goal is to look at images on social media on cell phones, you're probably not going to notice. But if you really want to improve the cell phone photography and the videos, you really need a tripod. So anyway, hope this helps. This is Lamicall triple axis MagSafe tripod adapter, and I give it great reviews. I use it every single day and just want to let y'all know how excited I am about it. So I hope you've enjoyed the video and found some use of this. I do appreciate any click-throughs on the affiliate links, and I appreciate you watching the YouTube video here. So let me know if you have any questions. Put it down in the comments right there and I'll get back with you. If you have any questions for future videos, let me know that as well. So we'll see you on the next video.